Hey, here we're going to be solving quadratic equations for all real solutions in simplest form. These are level 2 questions, so there's going to be just a little bit further once we get it solved. So we're going to have n squared plus 6n minus 4 is equal to negative 3. So just like before, the first thing I need to do is make sure it's equal to 0. So I'm going to 0 this out. We're going to add 3 to the negative 4. So now that changes that to minus 1. Okay, so for this problem, our A is 1, our B is 6, and our C is negative 1. So quadratic formula, we'll set it up. The opposite of B, so negative 6 plus or minus. We're going to take 6 squared minus 4 times 1 times negative 1. This one's going to be a pretty simple one to do. But all of that's going to go underneath the root. We'll divide that by 2 times 1, which is just 2. Okay, then we're going to take 6 squared. We know that's 36 minus 4 times 1 times negative 1. Just in case you need to see it, that should end up being 32. So, or 30, actually 40, I think. So 6 squared, since we're subtracting, we're actually multiplying two negatives there, so it'd be plus. So minus 4 times negative 1. So yeah, 40. Okay, so then once we know that that's 40, okay, so this is going to go away. That goes to 40. And then 40 is broken up into two parts. This gives you 4 and 10. 4 is a pair of 2's, so it's going to go back outside the root. So we're going to have 10 is 5 and 2, and those are both prime, so the multiplies back up. So this 40 is going to simplify to 2 root 10. And then what we need to do is we're going to take, this is just two parts here. So we need to take the 6 and the 2, we need to reduce it. That'll be 3 over 1. And this 2 and this 2 is going to also, they all have a GCF of 2. So if we reduce each of these by a factor of 2, so that'll be 3, this will be 1, that'll be 1. And so this is going to leave us with two solutions. X equals negative 3 plus or minus the root of 10. Or in this case, n. So negative 3 plus or minus the root of 10. Okay, we'll go one more. Clear all these out. Okay, this time we have 5k squared plus 12k plus 2 is equal to negative 3. Okay, first step, 0 this out. That means we're adding 3 to the 2, so that gives us 5. Okay, now we're going to take x equals the opposite of b, so that'd be negative 12 plus or minus. We're going to take 12 squared minus 4 times 5 times 5. Okay, that goes under. And then it'll be 2 times 5. Okay, 2 times 5, that's going to be 10. And then 12 squared, that's going to be 144. And then 5 times 5 is 25, times 4 is 100. And that's going to leave us with 44. And the square root of 44, okay, that's going to be 4 and 11. 4 goes to 2, so this is going to be 2 root 11. So this all goes away now. 2 root 11. Okay, and we now want to reduce a GCF of these three numbers is 2 again. So let's take each of those and reduce them by a factor of 2. So that goes to 6, that's 5, and that's 1. And there you have it. We have x equals -6 plus or minus the root 11 divided by 5. So -6 plus or minus square root 11 divided by 5.